What is up, you guys? This is All Day Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to give you another Defiance 2050 video. And this video is basically going to be about the 3 different shield types in the game. So I won't be talking about each individual shield available in the game and telling you which one is the best, because it all really just comes down to preference and gameplay, and it also just really comes down to the enemies that you'll be facing. So the shields in Defiance 2050 work entirely different from the original Defiance, because in the original Defiance you'd have your shield, your armor plates, and your health. But now they basically split all 3 up separately. So the shields, armor plates, and your health, they used to be all in one, but now you have just 3 different things. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. So now you have 3 different shield types. You have one that will increase the amount of health you have, the other will increase the durability to your armor, and the last one will basically give you something like an energy shield. So the first one we're going to be talking about is the health shield, which most of it is going to be called the Rebel shield. It's going to have a Rebel or whatever in the title. So what this basically does is it'll increase the amount of health you have and allow you to take less damage from enemies or players using things like corrosive or electricity, but this will also make you very vulnerable to fire. So any fire enemies or anyone using a fire mod in their weapons, they can pretty much melt you pretty fast with a few shots or so if you have the Rebel shield on, just because, you know, your health is going to be very vulnerable to fire. The next one we're going to be talking about is your armor shield. So Rhino and Ironclad, I think, are the 2 only shields that give you armor. So the armor is going to be a yellow bar on above your health bar. So what this does is it basically does the same thing that Rebel shield does, but instead you take less damage from fire and electricity, but you will be vulnerable to corrosive and piercing. Piercing is the one that will do damage to both your shield or your armor and your health, and it'll be the black tar. It's the one that looks like the black tar, the one that used to be the bio. And the last one is going to be your regular energy shield. So Tachyon and I don't remember the other one's name, but they both will give you an increase in your shield capacity. And what they basically do is they allow you to take less damage from both corrosive and fire, but you take increased damage from electricity and quantum. So having any of these 3 shields are going to be very useful. Obviously, if you're going to be playing like a combat medic, Rebel shield might be the best suited for you, because that way your drone will consistently keep healing you. But for anyone else, any other classes, these other ones work pretty well. I think the Rebel shield is also going to be very useful for the Guardian as well. But like I said, any of these 3 shields work. They all have their pros and cons, especially if you go into things like PvP. A lot of people may be running Rebel shield, so then you're going to end up wanting to use fire ammo, and that'll pretty much melt you. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. It's very short, very quick. I just wanted to get this out there because I know a lot of people had a few questions about how the shields worked. So if this video helped you out at all, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and put that down in the comment sections, and I'll try my best to answer it to the best of my ability. But if I can't, someone else might, or you just might be able to find it somewhere else. But if you have any suggestions or anything, let me know as well. This is All Day Day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.